Welcome back to Trading with CJ. Now today I'm going to give you my review on the Freetrade app. Freetrade is one of the most up and coming investment platforms, and the clue's in the name. It offers a commission-free trading service on its basic account. Now it's a UK based trading app, and if we're going to compare it with other UK investment platforms that could offer between £8 or even £13 per trade, Freetrade is free, which means you haven't got to worry about any fees eating into potential profits that you could make. Freetrade does have one major competitor in the UK, and that is Trading 212, which also offer a commission-free trading service. Now, I recently did a review on Trading 212 as well, so if you want to check that out, I'll leave that in a link in the description below. Now, if you find anything on this video useful or interesting, please hit the like and subscribe button. It's really appreciated, and it helps out my channel as well. So let's get into the app, and I'm going to talk about the things I like about it and the things I think they can improve on. So this is the Freetrade app. Now there's two different types of accounts when you're creating with Freetrade. One is the stocks and shares ISA, and one is the basic account. They're both the same, however the ISA allows you to have £20,000 of tax-free money. And the ISA also costs you £3 a month on Freetrade, whereas the basic account is free. The one you're currently looking at here is the basic account. I actually use the ISA mainly with Freetrade, but I do have this. This is the basic account, and I did create it just to do a trial with it and see how we get on, how the app works, etc. So this is over the course of the last month or so. It's just £100 in here. And you can see this gives you a brief graph here of your portfolio. This is kind of the home page. It tells you how your investments have been getting on. And then you have a little list of your investments. It's very basic, not much more to that. The next tab is the Insights tab. This one's quite nice actually. This gives you a breakdown of your portfolio. So you can see I hold 95.8% in stocks and 4.2% in cash. And that's literally that. And then if you press sector, it even gives you each sector what you're investing in. It's really good actually. There's so many different colours on this. So obviously I'm only investing in about 7 different sectors there, but this goes on to complete full bar chart of different colours. Then you've got the main tab really here, which is Discover. So this is how you search for the stocks. Now, Freetrade have over 600 different companies, and the great thing about Freetrade is constantly growing. It didn't have this many a month ago, and then it just keeps adding and adding to it. There's even this tab here which says newly added, and every time I see this, there's always new stocks on it. So you've got all of these new ones that have been added, and this will constantly change, and more will be on it all the time. Freetrade do claim to have a wide range of ETFs on their website. However, there's not that many, to be honest, compared to other sites. So that is something that they are slacking a bit. You've got all the popular ETFs, so the FTSE 100, NASDAQ, S&P 500. All the main ones are there, but if you wanted to be a bit more diverse, then there's not as many at the moment. In terms of stocks, you can see it breaks it down into popular stocks, which is good, and then you've got each sector there. So you can just search for which sector you like and find it like that. You also can see the new US stocks. So you've got all these different categories. And then if you just want to press all, you can press see all down the bottom. And here's a list of every single stock that the platform has. They've got some bond ETFs, and then the US and UK markets. One thing to point out about Freetrade is it only has UK and US stocks at the moment. So if you're looking to branch out to China or anywhere in the EU, then they don't currently have any of those platforms. Now, if you want to search for a stock, you can literally just type it in the name of the stock here. So let's say we were searching for Apple. Or actually, let's go for a different one. Let's go for Netflix, actually. So if we go Netflix, just type it in, and you can see it comes up straight away. So it gives you a very, very basic graph. This is 1 month. You can see it's got 1 day, 7 days, 1 year maximum. It's very, very basic. If you do scroll across though, you can see the dates. I like it to have a little bit more information, but if you wanted to scroll across, you can try and find what date, and you can see the price. You can see obviously Netflix has done very well, and it's currently almost at its highs. It's an expensive stock, this one, and it gives you the share price. You can also add it to the watch list just by pressing that, and then that add it to your homepage, and you can scroll down and see all of your watch list.
Gives you very limited information here. This is literally all it tells you. It gives you a little paragraph about the company, and it tells you what sector it's in. And then on this document, it's got the cost and charges, which obviously this is the basic account, so it will just be 0 on all of this. So if you wanted to do a bit more digging into this company, you would have to look elsewhere because it doesn't give you any information on their balance sheets or financials, etc. So you would have to find that elsewhere. But this is a very easy platform. So let's say that you've done your research already and you know which you want to invest in. You could just come onto this and it's very simple. Now, if we were going to buy a share of Netflix, I'll show you how that works. We press buy here. Now, Freetrade only have a minimum of a £2 order. You can £2 is the least you order. So if you put into one, it tells you it's not possible to place a trade. So £2 is the minimum. Bearing in mind the market is currently live, so the price will go up and down. So if I just put in here £2.50, then it would give me a fraction share there. So 0.007 of a share I could get for £2.50. Obviously, I'm just using this as a demonstration. And this is an instant order, so it will place immediately. So let's just place this actually to show you how quick this actually processes. Press review order. It's going to give me my conversion rate, which is currently £1 to $1.27. Obviously, that's something to take into account. The rates are changing every day. And then that is it's free. The instant order is free. So we confirm the buy, and this shouldn't take too long. It normally takes no more about a minute. Obviously, this is a fraction of a share. Now, you can only currently get fraction shares on US stocks. So if you want to buy a fraction of a share on a UK stock, they do not currently offer that. You can see, obviously, this purchase is done. And then that's that. It now tells me my investment there, the current price, and then what I paid for it. And that's pretty much that. So very quick to buy a share. And obviously, like I just said, fractional share of US stocks at the moment, that wasn't a thing. They've only recently brought it in, and they will be making it fractionally into UK stocks as well. But at the moment, it's just US stocks. So that's how easy it is to buy stocks. Obviously, the US market is open at the moment, but if you were trying to buy whilst the market was closed, it's slightly different on Freetrade. If you go to Taylor Wimpey, this is a UK stock. The market for the UK is currently closed, but if I try to buy a share of Taylor Wimpey, if I put in £2, it will say it's a basic order, you can see there, and it's going to be placed tomorrow from 3 p.m. So the market opens at 8 a.m., but my order won't be placed until 3 o'clock. So a lot can happen in that period of time. This is what the whole app was like originally. All orders used to be grouped together and placed at 3 o'clock, and now they've changed it so that instant orders are free. You used to have to pay for instant orders, but now they're free. But if you do purchase whilst the market is closed, then it will turn it into a basic order, which means it will be placed from 3 o'clock. So that's the app. It's very, very simple. Like I say, it's very easy. It's got all the main stocks that you could possibly want. If you want a bit more diverse stocks or some less known ones, they're probably not going to be on here at the moment. But like I say, there are about over 600 at the moment, and they are adding it all the time. There's also a forum with Freetrade that if you put in there what stocks you want to see, generally they end up adding it over time. Now, when you sign up to Freetrade, you can use a referral link. I'll leave mine in the description below, and then you can get a free share worth up to £200. For transparency, I would also get one as well. So I'll leave that in the link in the description below. It's a great little bonus to start your investment journey. Obviously, that's up to £200, as long as you deposit something into your account.
So that's the app. And just to summarise some of the pros, the fact that it's free is obviously a massive pro. It's also very basic and easy to understand. As you can see, so simple. And I would go as far as to say it's one of the easiest apps out there to use. So if you are just starting out investing, this app could definitely be a pick for you. And then my third one on there I've put is it's constantly improving. I've only been using Freetrade for just over a month or so, and in that time it's just constantly improving. And they're adding fractional shares very soon. They're constantly adding ETFs every week, as you saw in the video. And they also listen to their customers. Customer service is very, very good on this app. So they were my three main pros for this app. If we're going to cover some of the cons, I'm also going to put on there the fact that it is basic. I know I've put it as a pro, but if you are slightly more advanced or you've been investing a bit longer, you might want a bit more information on these stocks. And to find the information on Freetrade, you have to do a bit of digging. So, in my opinion, it's slightly a bit too basic, I'd go as far to say. But I'm going to put it on the pros and cons, because depending on how long you've been investing and what you're kind of looking for, it could be a pro or a con. Some of the other cons, the fractional shares, it doesn't offer them at the moment on UK stocks, and the fact that there is not as many UK stocks on there and ETFs, not to mention it doesn't have any EU stocks if that's what you're looking for. So they are my overall summary there of the pros and cons for the app. So that's my top 3 pros and cons. If I was to give you my personal opinion, I do really like Freetrade. I mainly use the ISR. That account you saw on there was just kind of to trial out the app and see what it was like. But if I had to pick between Freetrade or Trading 212, for me it would have to be Trading 212. It slightly has the edge for the cons mentioned earlier, and just mainly the fact that it's got a lot more to offer at the moment. So I do prefer Trading 212. However, it's a close call, and I can see the reasons for using both. If you do want to use either Freetrade or Trading 212, I'll leave some referral links in the description below. Freetrade will get you a share worth up to £200, and Trading 212 will get you a share worth up to £100, which could be a great start to your investment journey. So I'll leave those in the description below. Now, I just want to say I'm not a financial advisor, and the stocks purchased in this video are purely examples for this video. If you are planning on investing into the stock market, you should always do your own research. Now, if you found this video interesting or useful, please hit the like and subscribe button. It really does help out my channel. Also, let me know down below, what's your favourite investment platform? Is it Freetrade 212 or maybe even another platform? Let me know below. Thank you for watching, and if you want to check out the Trading 212 review, that's in the description. Until next time,